Hi, Mark from Sounds of Music here, and welcome to lesson 4 in our beginner ukulele course. So far we've learnt a number of different chords, we've learnt a few songs, we've learnt a little bit about playing tunes in the C major scale, so you've got a lot of the basics in playing ukulele. So today we're going to learn a little bit about strumming and creating a rhythm with your ukulele, and also we're going to learn a new chord called the D7 chord in two different shapes. So when playing songs and music on your ukulele, you want to make things more interesting, not just strumming down on the beats. You want to be able to strum down and up and create rhythms, things like and it creates an more interesting sound because you're changing the rhythm to the music you're playing. Now to do that we have to strum down and up again. So we strum down generally on the beats, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll strum up on the beats in between. Now I'm going to strum down with my 3 fingers. I use mainly the nails on the backs of these 3 fingers, just strumming down. And then when I strum back up again, I just use my index finger. And I'll use the tip of my index finger just to stroke across the strings coming up. And then you turn your wrist slightly as well as you're going down and up past the strings. So we strum down, up, down, up, down, up. And on the beats, that would go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And when you get the hang of that, you can start doing that faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now that kind of creates a bit of a rock and rolly type rhythm, and you're more interesting with your strumming now. Now another thing that's very, very important to remember when strumming is to make sure that your wrist is very relaxed and loose. One of the ways I check it, I put my hand up straight and I just let my wrist fall down, and I know that's really, really loose, and then I can play. It's important to be relaxed everywhere in your body when you're strumming, because that gives you the best flow, especially in your shoulders. Relax your shoulders and arm and let that wrist just fall up and down as you're strumming across the strings. Now most music and songs is in a 4-beat pattern. Some, quite a lot, are in 3 beats and some are in 6 beats. And I'll go over some examples of those. But let's just do a couple more examples of a 4-beat pattern. So I'm now going to use the chord C, okay? And I'm going to strum down and up across the strings. And the first pattern I'm going to strum will be down on the first beat, and then down on the second beat, up on the half, down on the third, up on the half, down on the fourth, up on the half. And then I repeat the pattern. So it will go down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. The last down there was on the first beat of the bar. Remember, when you're strumming, it's really important to play stronger the first beat of the bar. So in this instance, it would be 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, and so on. So I'm leading back into that first beat of the bar to make that slightly stronger. Another pattern would be down on the first beat, down on the second, up on the half, down on the third, and then down on the fourth and up on the half after that. That rhythm would go like this. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3. 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. And another pattern, a very commonly used pattern, we play down on the 1. This one's a little bit tricky because you have to miss one of the down beats. We miss the third down beat. So we strum down on the first beat, 1, then we strum down on the second beat and up again, 2 and. Then we're going to miss the strings on the third down. So we're just going to go past the strings and miss them. And then we're going to play up, down, up at the end of the bar. Up on the half beat after 3, down on the 4, and up again on the half beat. So it will go like this. 1, 2 and miss and 4 and 1, 2 and miss and 4 and 1, 2 and miss and 4 and 1, 2 and miss and 4 and. So those are all 4-beat patterns, 4 beats to the bar. Another strum we could do in 4 beats is a 3-beat offbeat pattern. Okay, we strum on the first beat, we don't strum on the second, we strum on the half beat after the second, and then we strum again on the 4th beat of the bar and then repeat. So that goes like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and when you do that one fast, you get this 1, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4. And if you can master that pattern, that helps for a lot of modern songs. Now we also have some 3-beat in the bar patterns. That's more of a waltz feel. So we have this, count it in: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then again, you can start putting up strums in between the beats. So the first pattern I'll show you here now is it's going to be 1, 2 and 3. So the and is an up strum. We play down on the 1, 2 and 3 and up on the half beat or the off beat after 2. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. And then we also develop that pattern by putting another up strum at the very end. 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3. And then with those patterns, you can just adjust them slightly, change it slightly. 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and if you keep adjusting the patterns you're doing, you'll get a variation in your music and you'll get a really nice rhythm and a really nice sound. Now we can also play in 6 beats in a bar. 6 beats is effectively 2 very fast 3-beat bars because we accent but first the first beat and the 4th beat. So we have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's much quicker as we're going along. So if we were playing that rhythm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you can start putting some up strums in between. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that way you can develop that kind of rhythm as well. Try out your own rhythms and see how you get on.